Hello, everyone. Two whole people here at, well, maybe it's not 9 in the morning for you, but it's 9 in the morning for me, so it's good to be here regardless. We're back with the Miami Dolphins. We've got the beginning of our AFC run, and I think I'm kind of keen on making one of those trade block trades before we get going, and I think I know who the trade is going to be. So let's jump into our schedule. We see here that we have a run of AFC East opponents in front of us, starting with the Buffalo Bills. Then we travel to the Northeast first to play the New York Jets and then the New England Patriots, who are sitting at 2-0. So we're going to simulate up to this game just to get everything up to date, and then we're going to look at the potential moves that we can make. So we simulate just to get a quick look at the way that we stack up. I think we're going to make a deal to try and bolster that defense. And I actually want to flip through and see where maybe that move can be made. So if we go into ESPN.com, we check out our front office, and we check out our team needs. Let's flip straight over. So the guy that we're going to trade is Conrad here. We're going to get rid of Conrad on a contract year. We've got Sharp and we've got Parks. Sharp actually is better at catching, better at breaking tackles. He's a little bit slower, but he'll do the job, especially because we don't really hand the ball off to our fullback, and then Parks is going to get most of the time as the fullback because that blocking number at 86 means he's the man. So anyway, we're going to go over to our defense. We could potentially try and upgrade at defensive tackle. I wouldn't be against that. That's one spot where we could upgrade. I've never really thought about that. I think the other option is potentially, wow, we have a lot of cornerbacks, is maybe grabbing a better third option cornerback and maybe like finally letting Asante Samuel go or something like that. So I think cornerback and then obviously free safety is the other direction that we can go. So we're going to see what we can get for our guy. I think we'd also cut Bua if we go ahead and grab a free safety. So let's go see what's out there. I think free safety, cornerback, and what's the word? Defensive tackle. So we're gonna check out Rod Conrad. McKinney, there was no interest in him. We could maybe try and get one. We'll view the offers first. I wanna maybe try and trade him to a team that makes sense, as we like to do with our trades. So if we look at the Rams, they do indeed need a fullback, and they're offering us a defensive tackle. So let's actually check this out. Maybe we found our deal right away. Pickett's a 77. He's got 4 years left on his contract, and he's got 6 years in the league. He's actually a pretty decent run coverage guy, good tackle numbers, but I don't think he necessarily moves the needle in a way that I'm interested in, unless me putting... I love how I'm doing this by myself. Unless me putting Bowens in the trade, yeah, that would push it over the top. So I could potentially swap Bowens out for Pickett, get a little bit younger, get a little bit cheaper, get maybe a little bit better. I mean, he's a better pass rusher just out of the gate. So I'm gonna hold on to that for a moment. Just out of curiosity. Oh, wow. Oh, no, I was almost like, oh, Charles Timmons on this team? Dummy. I don't think they'd be willing to give up on one of their cornerbacks, and neither of those guys are cornerbacks that I really want. And then free safety, Freeman, he's old. Fuller kind of sucks. Okay, so I'm going to sit on that trade for a second, because I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I don't remember who the Niners wanted to trade for. Let's see if it makes sense for them. It doesn't really make sense for them. So I think the 49ers are kind of a non-starter. Do the 49ers need a center? No, they do not. They definitely do not. Okay, so I want to go back and look at that Rams trade again, because I don't necessarily mind it. So we've got Pickett. I want to go back and look at Pickett again after we put on Bowens as well. Bowens, whatever. He's only got 2 years left on his contract. And if we flip over to the Rams, I want to see what kind of pick I can get back for this. So we look at Pickett. He's 6 years in the league, which means he's kind of at his prime. He's got 4 years left on his deal. I wish I could go out and look at his contract if I wanted to, but his penalty also goes away if we trade for him. His run coverage is better than Bowen's. His pass rush is better than Bowen's. His tackle is better than Bowen's. This stuff I sort of don't care about. His durability is fine. I think, let's see what we can get out of him for a pick. Obviously not. So what, are we going to get like get a 6th rounder out of him? Maybe a 5th rounder next year? No? So 6th rounder is the deal. I'll take a 6th rounder. I feel like we gave up. What, actually, I can look right now. What is our draft capital looking like? We don't have our 1st round pick. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next year we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so let's grab the extra 6th rounder this year. Good morning, Germ. I'm well, thank you. It's good to see you. I was wondering if the stream was working because people were jumping in and out of it. So this is a little trade I have cooking up right here. I had Conrad on the trade block, and I'm thinking about making a trade away from Bowens to grab Pickett. I could also, now that I'm looking at our other guy is a rookie, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. I think it gets us off of 2 contracts that we were going to get away from anyway. It extends, and at the very worst, Pickett turns into a backup defensive tackle, and we get a pick back for the later rounds where maybe we can find some talent. So I'm going to go ahead and make this deal, and who knows, maybe someone will need a center, or we can try and get rid of McKinney for one more defensive piece. So I'm doing it. Screw it. The team you are trading to would have too many players, so I gotta make it work with just the one-on-one trade. That's interesting. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. I guess that makes sense, because they're at maximum players. Damn. Okay. Let's take... I wasn't expecting to immediately spend this much time on this. Let's take him out of the trade. I think that would turn into us giving picks. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to bail out on this trade now. Okay, well, let's now go to who doesn't have a fullback and who needs a fullback. And then we look at their defense to see how desperate they are. The Raiders are fine. It's funny because the Rams are the team that needs the fullback. Maybe Washington. Oh, the Saints? We could look at the Saints. It seems like this, or the Cowboys. I wouldn't mind trading with the Cowboys. Okay, let's look at the Cowboys first. I don't think they're going to trade us Williams for Conrad. Let me actually also put Conrad in the trade, because you never know. Conrad goes there. We go Cowboys first, and then we'll go Saints. Imagine. We would have to, I feel like we would have to trade a ton of picks for him. Cornerbacks. Oh, they're willing to just drop Hunter on like that? That's so funny. Just decimate their secondary in order to get him. Alright, and then defensive tackles. I don't think Leroy Glover. What about Willie Blade? Who's this? Pope? They'd be less willing to go with him. Alright. I don't really think that there's anything here that super duper tickles my fancy. Oh, they also kind of need a center. What if I put McKinney in? We go back to the Cowboys. I'm getting real heady with this today. Not Glover. I wish their defensive players were better. This guy isn't very good. And then their other cornerbacks are terrible. Does that even... And it doesn't even peak it for Roy Williams. Okay, so the Cowboys are a bust. Let's go to the Saints. Because the Saints definitely needed a fullback. Do they also need a center? Because we could potentially try and do a 2 for 2. They definitely do not need a center. Okay, so let's take McKinney off of this. Oh my god. Are we ever going to play this game? We're playing it right now. What are you talking about? Okay, so we'll go back to the Saints. I saw a guy that I might want to target here who is a free safety. Defensive tackle, Sullivan doesn't move it. Keith kind of moves it, but I mean, none of these guys are guys that I need compared to who I have. Let's look at their cornerbacks. Okay. Are we talking here? This guy could potentially come in and start for us. Who is this? Brian Williams. His tackle kind of is bad. He has no catch number. He's 5 years in. And then Kraft. I mean, they would make this trade right away. Better tackle. His stamina's terrible. I mean, he'd really just be the nickel corner. What's this guy's stats look like? What, has he just not played? Interesting. Okay. Sit on that for a second. Free safety. This is the guy I was looking at. Summers. Oh, they don't want to trade him. But they would trade Tebucky Jones. His tackle is bad. And we have the rookie there. It's so funny. I think I might just make this trade straight up. I mean, I could get a pick out of them for this too. If the interest goes that high right away, and he comes in just as a, well, I guess they're not that interested. I could probably get the 5th rounder. Have I traded with them? Did I trade with the Saints already? I don't remember that. We get a 5th rounder next year. I think I want to catcher. Right on, dude. I wonder if I can get the 5th rounder for this straight up. Are we swapping 5ths? Alright, if we're swapping 5ths, then give me your next year 5th as well. Because there's no way I don't win this trade in some capacity. I'm going to highlight Kraft here as the... Let me look at his full stats. Anything jump out to us here? Yeah, I think he'll be an upgrade as the nickel corner. I mean, that's probably the best we're going to do for Conrad. He's got 4 years left on his deal. It's pretty cheap. Let's do it. Alright, we make the trade. We're probably going to go to our cornerbacks. We're at 54 players officially, but that's not going to last for long because I think we're going to go ahead and cut Asante Samuel because he's the most expensive guy and he doesn't play whatsoever. Drake is going to take the dime spot now. But yeah, Asante is literally just taking up money, so we're going to go ahead and release him to free agency. Thank you, Asante Samuel, for your services. And that gives us a little bit more room to make one final deal. Kraft will come in as our nickel corner now. So let's make that that work in the depth chart. Actually, no, because we have such a fleet of cornerbacks, I think what I might do is we'll have Kraft here, and then on the other side, yeah, I think we're going to flip Drake and Kraft into 2nd and 3rd team, and we'll let this sit accordingly. And then I think that means, let me check special teams, Travis Minor and Bell, and then Bell. I guess that makes sense. We just have a deep bench of young cornerbacks just in case, who knows. All right, well, that's that. We've made our trade. Let's go check out the Buffalo Bills. We've already simulated up to the game, so everything should be current. led by Kerry Collins. I love it. Let's flip over here to see his season so far. 2 games in, he's having a great season so far. 443 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Great job by the vet. The Nittany Lion, if you will. Okay, jumping over to halfback, we've got Travis Henry, backed up by a very capable Willis McGahee. No touchdowns yet. He's actually only got 13 attempts for 70 yards, so they've been throwing a lot, I guess. So he's pretty far off pace compared to usual, so we'll see what kind of run game they throw at us today. Damian Shelton at the fullback. Eric Moulds is definitely hitting that regression hard, but their 1 through 4 receivers are definitely not bad. So far, he's got 7 receptions for 87 yards and no touchdowns. You know, I don't use maximum passing. Maybe I should try turning it on for the Tampa Bay and see how much that changes things. Maximum passing and doing the whatchamacallit. Oh my god, words. Weekly preparation. I really gotta figure out weekly preparation, but that's just gonna just take time with me sitting in front of the game and figuring it out. They have some killer wide receivers, but they don't really have much in terms of a line, so who knows what we're going to do here. I have seen a couple of injuries. We're now on the defensive side. Orpheus Roy and Atkins are up front. Schobel and Wiley. Marcellus Wiley, wow, is on the Bills. On the defensive ends, Takeo Spikes is up the middle, or on the outside, I mean, with Jeff Posey. But he's now under a 90 as well. More injuries. We got London Fletcher up the middle with TJ Slaughter behind him. Nate Clements is right now their best defensive player that I've seen. Cool, good to know. Alright, Lawyer Malloy is still the lawyer. He's got 8 tackles, and that's it so far into his 11th season and 2 games in. But he's easily their best player on defense so far. Okay, that's probably enough time on lawyer. And then we've got Pearson over at the free safety spot. Hey man, send it. You never know. Mark Schneider, the kicker, he's a computer-generated guy, taking over for Liddell. And then Boyd McLaughlin. Wow, is that not a punter name if I've ever heard one? Also a computer-generated guy. So 2 computer-generated punters. Let's see, I guess technically London Fletcher is their second best player, period, so I'll highlight London as well. Once again, only 4 What games have they played these last 2 games? That's funny. Okay, let's get into this. We'll check. I definitely saw injuries, so let's check their injuries. And then we can play the dang game. So we got Pat Williams out with a broken elbow, and we've got Perry Barnes out with a broken leg. Damn, how does a broken elbow make you out for longer than a broken leg? Someone explain that math to me. Anyway, I think we can play the football game now. We won't talk about how that picture's just kind of like a white dude shaded darker. Let's look at what jerseys they give us for this one. I'm good with white pants. Am I good with these jerseys? Can we make it? Do we need to go orange? I think we might need to go orange against these jerseys. I think it's just brighter. I don't know, the teal could work. We're at home. Let's go with the 89-90 jersey. Let's do that. Why not? Little throwback day. I think that should play different enough. Okay, y'all. Dolphins Bills, big AFC East opener. We've got our first of 3. And we're on it. Let's do it.
Hey, Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, it's week 4 of the NFL, and if your back is sore from raking leaves or cleaning out the gutters, we've got something much better than a heating pad. Football. Lots of good, hard football here on ESPN. Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins. It's game time!
These fans have been tailgating for hours, and now they are just moments away from what they've been waiting for. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Pro Player Stadium. By my side is my colleague, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, who do you have your eye on as we get set to start this game?
Well, at the moment, I'm watching the sidelines, and I know one guy who wants a win to start the season out right. He possesses a great blend of skills and abilities, and that well-roundedness is what makes him such an effective player.
We'll see how his game plan unfolds once we get started, but first, the toss of the coin.
Heads.
Jen, if you put a link in the chat, I do not know if it came through. At least I can't see it. I think there's some way that we can communicate. Obviously, we got the kickoff. Let's see what this computer guy can do.
And
of course,
we're
it's
ready.
raining in Denver, in Miami. I wish there was a
Schneider
way
kicks
to
it off
adjust this.
to begin the game.
I am starting to get really annoyed with how much it rains.
Miner downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay. So now we have Drake as the de facto fullback, and I think that's nice because I was getting a little tired.
The
of having to send him in
Dolphins send their
every time.
offense out on the field and will start
So
this
now we've
drive
got-
at their own 20-yard
Now we've
line.
got our blocking fullback out there at all
Michael
times.
goes in motion.
I'm going to let Ricky start out doing this.
Williams
5-yard
gains
run.
5
What a
on the
difference.
play, and
I was
that
having a
brings
really
up
hard time
second
running with the
down.
Bucks last night. Let's bring out the third receiver. We'll send Randall L on the deep drag. How are they going to come out for this? They go man.
Ball at the Dolphins, 25-yard line.
I should have Randall L here. Oop.
Palmer just
Oof.
rifles this one, and
should've
this
thrown it
one
to the
is
flat.
incomplete.
With the
Is
deflection.
it just Miami? Like, is it just because I'm playing as Miami? That was a rough pass, by the way. Sorry about that. Let's go with the cross.
Third down, 5
They're going
yards to
zone
go.
for this, so I should have not Tolbert. Yates.
Oh, let's watch this.
Let's go,
5
Yates.
wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Oh, God.
Yates grabs the fastball over the middle,
My guards
and
are not
they get
guarding
the
right
first
now.
on 3rd and long.
Carson Palmer made a
pass
nice
there.
throw there. Got it right past the defender.
A
Let's
nice
spread 'em out.
gain, and they easily convert
And let's
on
toss
3rd
Ricky to the
down.
left.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Carson having a good season so far.
Williams
Go.
carries it past scrimmage and heads
Great run by
upfield.
Ricky.
Finally stopped at the 46.
Yes,
It
sir.
will be first down.
All right, let's get Travis Minor in. We'll send him from single back.
Ricky Williams just pours
Good
it
blocks
on
by
and
the
lights
receivers.
it up. What an explosive
Like, really
play.
good blocks by
Yeah,
the
that was
receivers.
a powerful frontal assault.
It's just Florida. They just tell me you've never been to Florida without telling me. It's always rain. Oh, wait, I gotta swap out Minor here. Let's go with the counter to the right.
First and 10. Ball at the Dolphins, 46-yard line.
Got the blocks. Whoop. Made again. Missed. Got in
Minor
for 3.
gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Lawyer Malloy with the tackle.
Okay, we're gonna bring back Ricky. Go for a play action pass here, I think. Let's go with the triple. I really want to roll out. That works.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
49-yard line.
All right. Well, you better just go.
Hammered down at the 42. That will bring up first
I was
down.
waiting for McMichael to
Carson Palmer
post left,
improvised
and
on
he never
that
did
last
it.
play by scrambling to freedom, and he gained a few yards while he was at it.
He did it really late, and by then 2 guys were on him. Let's stay with ace formation. Let's go with a strong bend back. I know running towards Lawyer is not the best idea, but bailing out to a pass.
Chambers grabs the bullet and gets past the markers for a first down.
Good blocks that time.
Chris Chambers had a man playing him close back there, but he made a great move to get the catch.
Yeah, slotted that thing right in there on the zone. All right, let's go back to what we were going to do. This should be all right. Oh, so close.
Williams
Good run.
picks up 6 on the play, and
Yeah,
that brings
worked
up
through that.
second
That might have been
down.
something more. Says the most obvious statement in the world. All right, Ricky's only got 3 runs, so I think we're going to go to him again. Let's go to the draw.
Let's go.
Never mind.
Second and 4. Ball at the 25.
That's the best I can do. Are they going to bail to safety now? Who the hell is Lee? I don't even know who that is. Why do I not know my receivers? Oh, bad throw.
Williams
Got so
catches it
lucky
in the
there.
flat
Holy
and
crap. That should
gains
have
a
been a pick
couple.
6.
Carson Palmer made a nice throw there, got it
That was
right
not a
past the
nice throw. Do
defender.
not
Not
encourage
much
that activity.
there, but they'll get another shot on 3rd and short.
Let's get Parks in. Just go with the strong ISO.
3rd and 2. Ball at the 23.
Throw me my blocks. I don't think I got it. Maybe I did. Let's see if the animation got me across.
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. Bring out the chains.
Oh yeah, I got it. Bang, baby. Boom. First down. I'm going to throw a little rope-a-dope here.
1st and
I
10.
don't need to look at this
Check
last
that
season
out.
numbers.
Those last year
All right,
numbers
so this
are
is a play
solid.
action. I'm probably looking at Chambers, but we'll see what happens with McMichael. Rope him and dope him. Got him. No, Christopher.
Clemens hammers the receiver
I mean,
and
that is
forces him to drop the ball.
That is the best
Incomplete.
cornerback on him.
Nate
So I get
Clements
it.
was shadowing very closely, close enough
All
that
right,
the
let's
pass
stick
was
with-
incomplete.
That had potential for
Let's go
some yards,
strong,
Peter, but the
but then do the
defense
weak
was on
C
top
toss.
of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
21.
Second down with the tight end right. McMichael goes in motion.
Good block by McMichael.
Williams has his number called
Randall
on
L.
second down and gains about 3 yards.
Okay. Better than none. I was hitting walls after walls against the plane yesterday. Let's hit the X out.
3rd and 7.
So this is probably going to be Chambers over the middle, especially if they're going to press like that. Oh yeah, all day.
Chambers makes the catch
Thank
out
you,
to
sir.
the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
All day, Christopher. Had enough time.
Chris Chambers had 3 guys on this
Gorgeous
play
throw.
looking for the interception, but they
Carson's
don't get
balling
it.
today.
He says, I'll take that,
Yeet.
thank you very much. That's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you
Hit the
need to,
strong
and
power
you
out.
can't coach that.
Let's see if we can get outside of whatever blitz they're throwing at us.
Well, Dan, both pass and run are viable, but I wonder if we'll see the quarterback sneak here.
Williams carries it for the 6th time and chews up about 4 on the play.
Had 2 options on who to block and chose neither of them. You know, Parks can't be perfect. Parks. Sorry. My screen is delayed compared to y'all's. Oh, interesting. All right, so that's better. We're on the 0. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm about to give Carson his 3rd touchdown in 3 games on the ground.
Ball at the 1.
It's becoming a thing at this point. Oh no!
The Bills have it. Jobo punches this one left of center and...
Oh, I can't believe it! That's never happened to me before.
Orpheus Lloyd delivers a solid hit here, but I think if it hadn't been raining,
Wow.
he would have held onto it.
I should have
As it
hit
was,
square.
that ball was more slippery than an eel covered in motor oil.
Peter, there are many ways you can
Wow,
start a drive,
wow.
but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely
my
not. That
goodness.
was a big-time play.
Let's go twist, and we'll send a hard blitz on the outside. I'm
The Bills
shook
want
right
to
now. I
capitalize
cannot
on the
believe that just
fumble
happened.
and will start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Let's get some run coverage here, please.
Henry chews up 4 yards,
great.
and that will bring up 2nd down.
With the tackle.
I can't believe that just happened. Let's go inside fire. I'm sending it right now.
Ball at the Bills' 8-yard line.
Okay, someone hit this dude. No.
Henry
Okay.
gets the call
Got it.
again
Got
and
it.
heads
Got it.
wide
Got it.
left.
Got it. Cool.
The 45, 35, 25, 15, 5, touchdown.
Dano, this is one beaut of a run, and that's an understatement, my friend. Look at him go here. Move, speed, and a little bit of flash all the way to the end zone, baby.
Shoot.
You can't coach that kind of individual performance.
We had him dead to rights. Okay, well, that was a joke of a couple of plays.
Number 7, holding.
Now the extra point, and
The extra point is
it's
We're about
good.
to give up 200 yards rushing today. Jeez.
The ref
Well,
gets the
don't forget to
signal,
like, comment,
and we're set.
subscribe. I'm moving into... Oh, wow. Now you kick it out of the end zone.
This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick.
That was their first drive, no? Mother effer. Let's go to Tolver on the drag.
First and
The
10.
Dolphins fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Manning goes in motion.
I don't need to get a ball back in one play.
Palmer throws it deep down the left
If they're gonna
sideline,
leave him open
and
like that.
it's caught at the 46. Brought down hard
should've
at
gotten
the
sacked. I got very
41.
lucky
First
there.
down.
Antoine Randall easily overcomes the double coverage to nab the football. perfect synchronization by the quarterback and the receiver. Way to get open.
Peter, it's
Just
early in the
right
game.
touch of
It's the
luck.
first time they go deep, and he makes the big completion. What does that do for a team's confidence?
Well, Dan, obviously it's a huge boost, but there's still a lot of game left.
Ball at the 40.
This is,
First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Manning catches
take
this
it.
one, and that's good for 6.
Manning nabbed the football away from 3 defenders in his area. That's
All right,
got to
let's go to
feel
the
good.
second.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Bills are out
We're gonna
in
get Travis
front,
in for a run
7
on
to
second
nothing.
East and West. Let's go with the draw. He has a little bit of success with draws because he's shifty. Oh, Lee's a tight end. I don't know why I blanked on that.
Miner gets the handoff and searches for a hole. Tackled at the 33.
Someone's hurt.
It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field.
Takeo
As soon as we
Spikes.
hear anything,
Tough-
we'll be sure to
tough
pass the
loss for the
information
Bills there.
along to you.
Great loss for us, but tough loss for the Bills. He got hurt trying to tackle Travis Miner. All right, 3rd and 2. We got to go with Ricky for this. We'll go We'll go. Can I just get a weak fan? Yeah, great.
We stop him right here and right now.
Ball at the 33.
We'll sky Chambers out just to confuse him and see if this spreads them out at all.
Chambers goes in motion.
It doesn't really. Stays the block. Perfect. That's a
Williams
first down.
gains
That's what
3
we needed.
yards, and they convert the 3rd down.
Ricky Williams played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A
go
big
back to
gain
Ace.
on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
First down from the eye.
What does someone like Michael over do? No, I don't like that. I also don't like how they just audible. Let's get his speed under. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Damn it.
Wiley sacks him back at the 33.
That was my fault. I should have had a second plan.
Marcellus Wiley dismantled that play by bringing down the quarterback for a loss of yardage.
Only the
They
first
put a
sack.
stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the
let's
defensive
go.
coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down.
Let's go with... Oh, I just hit weak sweep.
Feel the pressure, Chambers.
Ball at the 33.
Let's go back to the quick slant. I think this is man. Good catch.
Catches it over the middle, and that's a
Doable
gain
3rd
of
and 6.
7 on the play. Let's go back and revisit that
I can't
last
believe
tackle
that
in the
they
backfield.
barely had
Great
the ball.
stop.
And let me tell you from experience, Dan, you don't find a whole lot of scholars
go.
down there in the
Empty.
trenches. But here's a guy in Marcellus Wiley that's an Ivy League grad from Columbia. And he's a heck of a player on top of that.
Ball at the
All right, this should be Chambers.
Palmer sings it to the right side, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Chris Chambers took his lone defender to school on that last play, making the catch with relative ease.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay.
go with
You have to
power
like
with
his
Ricky.
performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and
Sorry, I'm
sacrifice the
giggling
body
'cause
to make
he
the
has-
catch.
Technically,
First
he's got
down,
like
just a single
120
receiver
yards.
on the field.
I don't like how they did that.
Check, goal, 51. Check, goal, 51.
How is that?
Clemens makes a play on this
He made a
and forces
sliding
the
deflection on that.
incompletion.
That's crazy.
Nate Clements came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Potential for some
Let's
nice
go back to
yards,
it.
but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down.
Ball at the 19.
Moss goes in motion.
That's fine. Ooh, excuse me. Find the hole. Get off him. Get in the end zone. Get in the end zone.
Williams is at the 5.
Great run by Ricky.
Dropped at
Neuer
the
saved
2.
that.
It'll be first and goal.
Good blocks.
Ricky Williams powers through and gets
All right,
some
let's get
valuable
Ricky his
yards on
touchdown
this
here.
play, and watch how he does it.
He deserves it.
Oh, that shoulder charge had to hurt.
And boy, Peter, I figured they had him dead to rights that time, but he found a way to get free.
And he got free from one of the better tacklers in the league, Dan. That won't happen often.
That's what we wanted. All right, cool. Let's go the ISO this time. Trampled that man.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground.
Yeah, this is a good
That
Ricky
is
game so far.
impressive. Dominant
Let's give him a
pass,
6.
dominant run, a lot of firepower on the field here.
Williams gets the call again and
0
runs
push.
into traffic.
Less
Posey
than
tackles
0
him
push.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Damn.
Jeff Posey targeted the ball carrier
All right,
early
let's go
and
to the
didn't even let him
strong.
get back to the line of scrimmage.
They stop that play for a bit of a loss, but it will still be second and short.
Let's go with the toss this time. Maybe we can get outside of him.
Second and goal.
I love how Travis Minor is in there randomly.
2-yard line.
Oh, come on
Williams
now,
carries it off
blocks.
the toss
Come
and
on now,
gets
blocks.
in
All
for
right,
the
we're back
score.
in. I'm gonna play some defense. Marked it like a 90-yard run. 96-yard run, excuse me. Hopefully I don't get... I think I'm allowed to swear on these streams. I got lost in the
Man, this is a nice
moving
little
into
run.
apartment
A
soon.
good job of
in,
slicing
like,
through the
a few
D
days.
and picking up the
And
yards
I'm all
that he
set up
needed.
there. I'm
I
hopefully
love
gonna
to
grab
see fight like that on those shorter
the ever-coveted
plays.
face cam.
The touchdown was his for the
So
taking,
you can
Peter.
watch
Good
me be
individual
entertained by
effort.
those
Yeah, great
96-yard
teamwork,
runs
too.
as you are. Slash just experience the utter pain.
Now the extra point, and it's
good.
good.
Alright, well, we have literally all of the offense in this game, but it's not going to look like it. I don't think the Bills haven't thrown a pass yet. They've run 2 plays.
There's the
And
signal, and we're
4:30
ready.
into the second quarter. 4:30 left in the second quarter.
Murray rockets this one deep.
So crazy. And we wonder why our defensive stats don't match up.
Evans decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 22.
Lee Evans got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
First and 10.
The Bills had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 22-yard line. Mathis puts a lick on the receiver and
Mathis.
separates him from the ball. Incomplete. Spikes had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Well, after talking with the team doctors, it appears that he's got a broken hand. They're fitting him with a brace, and they've told me that he will be ready to go back in later in the game.
Wow.
Back to you, guys.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie.
Second and 10. Ball at the Bills' 22-yard line.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Henry goes in motion. Collins fires this one over the middle, and it's complete at the 25.
Look at Carey.
And he stopped right there.
Kerry Collins threw the pass into double coverage, but gets his man perfectly. Hey, that was one accurate throw.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to go with the run. I'm going to go soft zone here.
Well, look at those numbers from last year. That is impressive.
Oops. Banged on it.
Henry goes right up
That's
the
a good
middle
run
and
stop.
is dropped short of the marker.
That's what we
It'll be
needed.
fourth down.
Hell yeah.
Zach Thomas made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going
well,
to
we
get
got plenty of
free
time to score
regardless of
before the
how
half.
evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls or wide receivers for
Hopefully
that
that's
matter.
the wake-up call for our defense.
McLaughlin lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Hearing your
McLaughlin
home crowd
gets the
boo you
ball and punts it
vicariously,
away.
viciously.
Bell
even.
fields the punt at the 28.
Oh, I caught a face mask.
Brought down
Let's go.
at the 36.
Good job, Tatum.
Face mask, number 91.
Woo.
Offer. 15-yard penalty.
And it's a 15-yarder. Thank you. for the
McKenzie
great
really
field
yanked on
position.
that helmet back there, so the personal foul call was a good one.
All right, let's
You
give
can't
Travis
pull
a
someone's
run.
face mask like that.
We'll go triple. We'll go strong draw. Is Spikes back in yet? I can't tell.
The Dolphins
Yeah.
could take the lead before halftime as
I don't
their
remember what
offense
number he
will
is.
start at the 49-yard line. Schobel tackles him
That
behind the
dumb
line of
spin
scrimmage.
Animation
Aaron
sometimes. is just
Schobel targeted
awful.
the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back
But
to the line of
sometimes you hit him
scrimmage.
with like
They
a
put a
sweet
stop to
juke.
this play behind the line of scrimmage.
Right, so
Pretty
he didn't
good
really-
call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed,
That one
Dan.
game
They
we had
had it all
yesterday, I
locked
guess, was
up
a
there.
little
That will
fluky
bring up
flukes.
second down.
But hey, we love to see it.
10.
All right, so this is man.
49.
Interesting. I want to see what the safety does. Back in coverage, just barely.
Palmer
No
makes the
way.
throw after the play action
What?
fake, and it falls
Okay,
incomplete.
Marcellus Wiley. That's freaking crazy. What a play. Okay, let's go back to... We'll go to shotgun. We'll give him a little... I don't know why the defense
Third
would
down,
expect to
3
run here,
wideouts
but
in the game.
I wanted Parks and a block of some kind. Oh my God, I didn't see the linebacker hiding
Fletcher
behind
tips
the
it away
ref.
on the coverage. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
London Fletcher came in and got a hand
Okay.
on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their fourth batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good
I probably
defensive
could've
plays from
rolled
this
out
squad.
right and
We
waited
sure
a little
have.
bit
We'll
longer.
see if they can keep it up, though.
Return.
Turk lines up for the punt.
That was a shit punt.
Turk takes the long snap and punts it away. Clemens
sideline.
takes it at the 17.
Good tackle by Barton. Not
Dragged
too
down
bad.
at the 29.
Nate Clements made a puddle jumper of a punt look even punier with that nice run back.
All right, a little nickel. Let's come out zone to start. We'll flip the side.
First
The Bills stalled early
Maybe
last
keep it like that.
drive,
Welcome to
and
Kraft.
we'll
I
have to
think
wait
this
and
is his first
see
time
what
on the field
happens
for
here.
us.
They'll start at their own 29-yard line.
Oh, he's mine.
Thomas makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
He panicked and almost
Peter,
broke it.
unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. Well, you can see the injuries that they've racked up this year. When you get hit like this, the training staff has to do their best to get those who are sidelined back in as soon as possible. But injuries are going to happen. There's just no way around it. Zach Thomas couldn't have read that play any better
More
if it was
nickel.
tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
That
Let's
had
go to the
potential
cover
for
three.
some yards, Peter, but
Where
the
is it?
defense was on top
let's
of it
flip it
and
again.
shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Ball at the Bills' 25.
Second down, tight end to the left. Collins rifles it out left side,
Good
and
job.
the completion is good for 6.
Lee
long as
Evans
he makes
was
the
getting
tackle.
double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making the catch.
They move the ball, and that'll bring
Let's
up
stick with the
third
nickel.
down.
Let's send the corner blitz. Here we go, Kraft. What are you doing? Get in there. Oh, nice.
Kraft Tips it away on the coverage.
They
Incomplete.
give
That
Kraft
will
the
bring
credit
up
for the
fourth
pass
down.
deflection, but that definitely
Jason
came off of
Kraft
someone
got
on the
himself in
line.
prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at
All
it.
right,
Peter, the
trade piece,
defense
making
stood
his
tall
presence
and
known
forced
right
the
away.
incompletion, but I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it was complete.
Fourth down either way, and in my opinion, too, a bad call.
McLaughlin lines up to punt after the 3 and out. McLaughlin takes the snap and punts it away. Bell fields the punt at the 28.
Good return
Stopped
from Bell.
at the 43.
Great return.
Tatum Bell did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
Little 2-minute warning. We will keep on keeping on. All right, let's go I. Let's go to the wing jokers again. Actually, let's not go to the wing jokers. Let's go to I jokers. Let's go strong toss.
The Dolphins bring their
Warriors
offense on the
creeping.
field and will start this drive at their 43-yard line.
Keeps going that direction. Didn't want to Parks.
Rips him down
Parks,
in the
I've been-
backfield, and the clock
I've been
continues to
singing
run.
your praises, dog.
Lawyer Malloy targeted the ball carrier
You
early
you
and
gotta
didn't even
block
let him
those
get back to
guys.
the line of scrimmage.
Dang,
Another
dude.
tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far,
I
he's
guess I
got
could've
6
followed him a little
tackles.
bit more, but shoot, dude.
43-yard line.
All right, I want this for Chambers, especially if the safety doesn't really shade. Which he doesn't.
Palmer
Lob
airs
City,
this
baby.
one to the left sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Chris Chambers was the intended receiver.
Wow, all right.
Nate Clements.
That's the second time he's gotten Chambers
Carson
like that.
Palmer knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands.
Really? 'Cause it just
and
looks
has
like I'm
piled
throwing
up
it short over the
96
middle.
yards and no touchdowns.
All right, let's go shotgun. Quads left is fine. It's 3rd and 10. Let's go with the quick hitch. You going, man?
Third down from the
Of
shotgun.
course, Clements is on Randall L now. Manning. What? Guys.
Torres hammers the receiver and
Catch
forces
the
him to
ball.
drop the
Stop
ball.
putting it in your
Incomplete.
pocket.
It'll be 4th down.
Putting it in your pocket. Tough series, dude. They're gonna have a
Turk
chance
gets
to
ready
score.
to punt this away.
Nate
I put that
Clements
in
makes
his
the return.
pocket. Better punt, but still not that great.
Turk gets the snap and punts it away.
No fair catch.
Clemens fields it at the 23.
Dude,
Stop
Travis
at
is
the
a straight up
24.
killer.
Nate Clements
Straight
didn't
up
get very
killer.
far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
I feel like they're not going to win, so I'm going to start.
The Bills
He's
have had
definitely
some
got a
trouble
hole in his
moving the
pocket.
ball
That is an apt
recently.
description.
We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 24-yard line.
Somebody fucking tackle this guy.
Slides down and the clock keeps ticking away. First down.
First down.
We're getting
Gary Collins
We're
does a little
scrambled on
last-minute
by Gary
razzle-dazzle
Collins.
here, and he gets some
Brother.
yards.
wild. I mean, to their credit, I'm getting no push on this line, and I have better players than them on the lines. No, they do run, and we're in trouble if we don't make that tackle.
Henry gets the call on first down and
Oof.
maybe picks
Who
up
was that?
one on the play.
Was that Harris?
Travis Henry
That
used
was
the
Harris, the
blocking, but
rookie
this
free safety
stingy
just made
defense
a
didn't give up much
huge-
at all on that last play.
huge
Not
tackle
much
there.
there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down with two tight ends to the right.
Steelers alert. I guess they're giving up on that. The tackle is out.
Henry picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Travis
They do
Henry
get the ball
used the
back, so I
blocking,
guess
but
that
this
makes sense.
stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
And I'll tell you, Peter, he made a great tackle there. He brought down one of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well,
What's
you're
up,
absolutely
Kraft?
right,
They didn't
Dan.
know
But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball
Oh,
and
they're
make the
going
play,
empty, wow.
it was him.
Collins throws a
They're
bullet
really
and
gonna-
it's off.
Freaking
Incomplete.
pass interference on Zach Thomas.
Pass interference, number 54,
Ugh.
defense.
Gross.
The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Zach
Automatic
Thomas
first down.
slapped around the receiver way too
Tough.
much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the Bills' 45-yard line.
No, let's keep it. They're probably going to run. That'll do it.
That's the sack, and the clock will continue to
That
run.
will do it. And let's go to the half.
Jason Taylor gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
That's his 5th sack on the season, Peter.
He can get in there. The numbers prove it.
So that'll bring the first half of football to a close as the clubs head to the locker room all tied. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol
right,
for the
I mean-
ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
One bad play aside, and we're actually topping this game. We just got to have a better offensive showing. They're playing us
All
tough
right,
for
Dave.
sure.
Interesting game at the half. We'll
It's
get back to you
interesting.
guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN
Crazy.
halftime report. I'm Chris Berman. A look at our first half numbers now, and the stat that leaps out at you,
This is so
third down
crazy.
conversion. The Dolphins should be way ahead on the
Thank you.
scoreboard, but
Appreciate it, Chris.
somehow they've let their opponent hang with
Somehow.
them. Let's see if they can change things in
All
the
right,
second
y'all,
half.
when this rolls, I'm going to apologize.
We'll
I
start
have
this
some
one
clothes
off
in
late
washer
in the
that I'm gonna
first
change
quarter.
to the
Aaron
dryer.
Schobel
So I'm
is
gonna
going
let
to
this
come up
play
with
while I
the
switch it
big
over really
play
quick. Be
here.
right back.
Whoop! The ball's loose. Scramble. He's there to grab it. The Bills, after a red zone stop, Travis Henry is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening and then look at him go. He's off to the races. A 92-yard touchdown for the Bills. The Finns still late in the first. Dolphins down by 7. Carson Palmer would find his target on this one. Not a lot of action after that, and that's where we end up. Dolphins are keeping it evened up. We're tied 7-all. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Travis Henry has played like a man possessed. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Bills get the ball first to start the second half, and they will have a chance to break the deadlock. It's all tied up here. Let's get down to the field and the action.
One of my roommates had clothes in the dryer, so looking forward to living alone again.
Olindo Mare kicking off for the Dolphins.
Although my next place won't have laundry, so
The ref gets the
I
signal,
won't be
and
streaming
we're
while doing
set.
laundry. I'll be sitting my ass in a laundromat playing Stardew
Murray
Valley or
kicks it
something
off
like that.
to begin the second half.
God bless my Switch.
Evans catches it back at the 4. Tackled at the 27. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
All right, look at this. I wonder how New England is doing this week.
Let's go down
I
to
guess we'll
Susie
find out
Culber,
after.
who has an update for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach
Oh,
Dave
man.
Wannstedt told me at halftime that
kinda
he's
even.
fairly satisfied with their overall
So
play
let's
in the
go-
first
let's do a
half.
little cover
He
one
said,
blitz.
we did give up a few big plays
There's a chance that
defensively,
this
but
is a
that's
run.
going to happen sometimes.
Send them
We
over.
just have to
Lead
learn
this
from
way.
our mistakes and come out even
Basically
stronger.
turns Medina into a middle
Always
blitz.
nice to see a coach who's optimistic.
Somebody
Back
got
to
him.
you.
Me got him?
Susie,
Nobody.
thank you.
What are
Henry
they
takes
doing?
this one way out left and
Jesus
takes it
Christ.
upfield. Eventually tackled at the 44. That will bring
Why
up
can't we
first
stop a
down.
run today?
Travis Henry has taken it to
Yeah,
the
that's the
offense.
second time
Sure
we've had
enough,
him,
but
like,
you
kinda
have to
dead to
credit him for
rights,
that
and he just
huge run he
squeaks
broke
away.
off earlier. Real dangerous as soon as he gets past the line.
Yep.
I like his numbers here. So far, he's racked up 117 yards and 1 touchdown.
Brilliant. Okay.
First and 10.
Wow, those are
Crazy.
nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
What an understatement. Those are nice stats. Can somebody freaking sack
Collins
this guy? Oh my
throws a
God.
heater right sideline, and the completion is good for 6.
Gary Collins had no trouble zinging that one past the secondary. That was one heck of a throw.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down.
I'm gonna throw the strong fire on the weak side.
2nd down,
We
one
blitz
man
it.
back.
We blitz it right now. Spread my secondary out a little bit.
Molds goes in motion.
Is he going left? Nope, he's going the other direction. This could be a backfire. Yes, Medina. That's exactly what we wanted. The rook. No, that was Greenwood. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Moreland. Making a good tackle. All right, we're going to come 4-3. We'll go base. I think we're going to go base. Let's go base too soft.
3rd and 4.
Because I don't know what they're going to do here. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran. Actually, let me stay shifted this way.
Collins
Get up there.
throws a bullet to the
Good
flat,
tackle.
and the completion is made.
Good job, Howard.
Short of the markers, however.
Reggie.
4th down coming up.
Reggie Howard brought
think
down
they'll
the
go for
ball
that. I think
carrier
they'll punt.
before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, Dan.
4th and short.
4th and short. Let's get it.
McLaughlin gets ready to punt this away.
Boom.
McLaughlin
Okay.
gets the ball and
guess
punts it
right.
away.
Can we? No, nobody wants to
Bell
block for me.
fields the punt at the 11. Brought down at
should've
the
gone the other
16.
I probably would have had more blocks.
Tatum
after.
Bell didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
Let's go I-Pro. I really don't want to run it William away. Let's try the weak counter trap again.
The Dolphins offense will start this drive at their own 16-yard
Can I
line.
move McMichael?
McMichael goes in motion.
What's the bailout here? I don't really like the bailout. Let's stay with this. McMichael should be able to block. Follow your guy. Just go. Yes, sir.
Williams
Let's
chews up 9
get
yards,
it.
and that will bring up 2nd down.
Let's get it.
Ricky Williams wasn't very nice on that last play. Gave the defender a nasty stiff arm. And that's how you win friends and influence people in the NFL.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get
You
them
win
into a
friends
2nd and short
influence people in the
situation.
NFL.
Yeah,
That's
great
funny.
play, and now they have
Just
a
go
bunch of
strong
options
ISO.
on what
I'm
to
going
try
right back
next.
to Ricky.
2nd and 1.
He's the hot hand right now.
Ball at the Dolphins, 25-yard line.
Get the first down. Maybe run a play action after.
Williams gets the call on 2nd down
Yes, sir.
and lowers
Parks
his
did a
shoulder
great
for the
block right
first.
there. Really, really good block by Parks.
Boy, they get some good yardage out of this one, Dan. And they
see it
do
right
it a
here. He
number of
got
good
spikes.
ways. Good
Dead to
line
rights
blocking,
right there,
good
and then I put my
downfield
shoulder
blocking,
through.
and a nifty run to
That was where it
boot.
belonged,
Nice
actually.
play.
Nice
All right, let's
2nd
come
down
back out with
call,
this.
and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a
Let's
plus
do
to
the
avoid
rollout
3rd down
comeback.
altogether, just like that.
Because I should have Randall L wide open over the middle. That's kind of what I want to go for. That shift, it means I'm going up the middle. Sorry, I'm going right back to the strong ISO. Give me a hole. Give me a block.
Williams
Yes,
takes
sir.
it for his 14th carry and picks up the first down.
I love it. I love it. That was sick. Ricky's rolling all over them right now.
Ricky Williams charged his way to a few extra yards on that play. That's what you call
him on the
a
dirt.
physical play.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting...
I wonder if I can get a good screenshot out of that shoulder charge. But again, shout out to Parks, dude, going for big blocks. I mean, technically he missed that. Yeah. That's 100%. Look at just the shock on his face. The oh no, I'm being murdered by Ricky Williams. That's maybe the wrong phrase considering Ray Lewis is in this game, but you know what I mean. The pure shock and awe. I wish Brown wasn't in the way. Can I get a shot with Brown out of my way? I think that's probably the shot. Maybe if I make the focus on... Will it let me make the focus on him? And then I can turn it in slightly. And you can tell that it's Ricky just running his ass over. It's actually pretty good. Let's hit that screenshot. Bang, baby. All right, cool. We have a
Together
screenshot.
some very nice stats.
Let's give
Definitely. Up
Travis
to
a
now,
run,
he's got 80 yards on 14 carries.
because the run seems to be going. Let's give him a bend back.
First down,
Yeah,
two
Moss and
wideouts
Michael,
on the
this should
field.
work. Hopefully. How are they shifting? They're not. Let's go.
Minor will get the carry on first down and
Great.
It's out
By
wide.
Travis. Dude, we're starting to get these runs
down at the
together.
46. It will be first down.
Impressive yards in the ground here. Check it out.
Great
Boy,
blocks.
that's some
Followed-
nice running.
followed
It's all
McMichael
about
through the
field
hole,
vision.
missed that
And if you can
tackle
see where you
from-
have room to
I
roll,
think it's Lawyer
good
who
things
missed that
happen.
tackle. Great run by our guy. Okay. Let's go with the deep cross. Let's go. Let's test him. I mean, the way that they're lining up for this, I should have Tolver or Randall, depending on where Lawyer goes. What's my bailout? Is it Manning? It's Manning or Ricky. Damn.
McKenzie sacks him way back at the 49.
Waiting just a second too long. I would have had Tolver too. Too bad. Okay.
Second and 15.
Is that real?
Ball
Jeez.
at the Dolphins, 49-yard line.
Oh man, I might take a sack here. I really don't want to, so I'm gonna get out of it. Probably would have. Get out of it. All right, good run by
Williams
Ricky. 5 yards.
chews up 4 yards, and that brings up third down.
With the tackle.
Let's go shotgun. Let's go with the X out.
Look at the
Having a
yards
good day.
after the first hit. That's how you fight for every inch of turf.
Oh, I hit the wrong button, but I...
Palmer fires this one over the middle, and it's bobbled and dropped incomplete. That will bring
Man,
up
this
fourth
offense
down.
is really having
Chris
a tough
Chambers
time
dropped
right
the
now.
ball so fast there, you'd think
I
it
did-
bit him on the thumb
I
or
did want to
something.
throw that
Peter,
to Tolver.
well, I tell
and
you,
not
he seems to be
Cha-
in a
I
bit
had
of a
Randall L,
funk
too.
recently.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's his fourth ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, Funky Dan, he's just got to grab one to get his confidence back, though.
This is a battle. This is a battle.
Kerr gets the snap and punts it away.
Oh, wow. I actually wasn't expecting him to run away from that. All right, to the 20 they go. Let's get it. I'm sticking with the too soft.
The Bills stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll
haven't
start
really beaten
at
me
their
with the
own
pass yet.
20-yard line.
Oh, good tackle by Zach.
Henry picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Travis Henry powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there.
If
It'll
only we
be
didn't
second
give up that
down.
huge
Gotta take
run
what
to
you can
him,
get, Dan, but they
he
were,
would look
you know,
like
hoping
he's
for
having
more.
A pretty ordinary day. We're gonna send Mathis on the blitz.
Second and 8.
Hey, Dan, look there. Way to pick
Like
up
he's only
yards
got
after the
19
first hit.
yards this half. I hope I did not just jinx myself into oblivion with that. He's running.
Henry
Don't
gets
dare.
past the line and
Dare.
heads left.
Oh my
One man
God.
to beat.
Someone please tackle him.
The 45.
First down, Bills.
Chased down at the
The next time
42.
I have a
First
thought,
down.
I'm just letting it go.
Travis
letting it
Henry
go.
next to his blockers like a kick me
Unbelievable.
sign as he runs the football.
Well,
And I'm never
that's a pretty
commenting on an
vivid
offensive
description,
line
but I'll
ever
tell you,
again.
it works. And the
'Cause they're
play works
locking us
too
down.
as he
He
surges
just
across
walks
the
right
line for
through
a
that.
big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
What a run, Peter, and his numbers are adding up.
Adding up to one big number. Up to now, he's got 155 yards on 9 carries.
I don't know why Zach Thomas jumps so far away when I do that.
Henry
Rex
takes the
snap.
snap
Can
and
someone
runs
please
into
tackle this
traffic.
guy? Good tackle by Kraft.
Dragged
Good
down
trade.
at the 38.
Jason Kraft with the
Thank you,
tackle.
Crafty. I'm already calling him Crafty.
Travis Henry has had a great day on the ground. Great movement outside the tackles
We're
and
getting beat up by
using his
Travis
speed
Henry
to
like
round
this.
the corners. Great game. He's racked up 159 yards and 1 touchdown.
I still don't trust that they're not gonna run. So let's go cover 3. Flipped.
Second and 6.
Let's flip it back.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
Everyone's tired. Brian's in. The Rook's in. Perkins almost had a freaking sack.
Tillman makes a play on this and
Perkins is
forces
going in
the
untouched.
incompletion.
I mean, Tillman
Charles
almost had an
Tillman couldn't
interception.
have read that play any better if
We'll
it
go
was
man for
tattooed
this
on the
one.
inside of his
Base
helmet.
man.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Third
Big
down
Perk
and
can do
4
some stuff.
wideouts in the game. Collins zings it to the right side.
The
and
rookie.
It's
The
intercepted.
second interception of the season.
Tackled at the 41.
Look at him. Looking like a good draft pick for us.
Medina is able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions, but he's playing for the defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today. And that time the D was the
Awesome
big
play.
winner.
Boy,
Awesome
that was a
stuff.
heads-up play to
Good-
come away
good
with his
half of it
first
so far.
interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
Let's go to the Twins. Let's go to the tight end speed out.
The Dolphins are going to try
It's a
and
zone.
capitalize on the interception.
So I
They'll
should
start
have
this
McMichael
drive at
here.
their 41-yard line.
I might have Chambers though. Got him. Oh, McMichael.
No good.
Pass is
Incomplete.
Randy McMichael was the intended receiver.
Carson Palmer has been searching for a rhythm out there, and he's come up short, Dan.
That's
As you
true.
can see by
It's
these
been
numbers,
tough.
he's been having a rough day of it. So far, he's struggled to get 96 yards and no touchdowns.
He has not been great. Let's try a weak toss. They go man.
Second and 10. Ball at the Dolphins, 41-yard line.
Now, if I send... I can't send McMichael over. Alright.
Parks goes in motion.
Get him. Damn, dude. Parks.
Ricky Williams,
Brother.
ball carrier. Jeff Posey with the tackle.
Your block there was really obvious, man. Alright, well, just like that, we're in trouble, Bubble. Let's go 50A cross. They're coming out
Third
man.
down, empty backfield.
Ball at the Dolphins, 41-yard line.
Get it, get it, get it.
Malloy puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball.
Oh.
Incomplete. It'll
Wow.
be 4th down.
The drops today have been absolutely brutal. I could have thrown it to Tolver.
Turk lines up
The
to
drops
punt
have been
after the 3 and
brutal.
out.
Have I gotten any passes completed in this quarter? I don't think I have. I truly don't think I've completed a pass this quarter.
Turk takes the long
Let's go,
snap
Drake.
and punts it away.
Get him off the sideline.
Clemens gets it at the 17. Brought down at the 30.
At least the second guy
Hey,
hit him. I
Clements
wish I hit
racked
my
up a
hit.
few yards on the run back
I'm
there,
so bad at
whittling
that
down the
open field
size of the
tackling.
punt a little bit.
Go soft zone just in
The
case they're
Bills
running.
were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 30-yard line.
Just selling to the weak side here. With somebody Medina. Yes, sir.
Medina crushes him
Yes,
behind
sir.
the line
His
at the
third tackle of
28.
the day.
Medina
Plus
was
the
a
pick.
one-man wrecking
No,
crew
we
back
didn't.
there.
We
He
didn't.
powered into
Interception.
the backfield
Right,
and
we got
made the
ourselves
tackle.
a rock
That's his
fight.
third tackle of the game.
Quite the rock fight.
So 3 quarters in the books now, and we're all
One more to go.
tied.
Ding, 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 ding. And we are certainly not out of time or options, and McKinney relays
Second down,
on
11 yards to go.
the trade block. So there are moves that we could potentially make, especially if we feel like we want to bolster our defensive line. I'm not against moving away from Bowens.
Collins rifles this
Wow.
one hard over the middle, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
If that pass had more juice in
Mathis
it, I think
shadowed
that
the
would've been
slant
an
route
easy
back there and
completion.
kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
On second
Go straight
down,
up
they
by
try
him.
for
It's
the
really
first,
impressive.
but it's played well by the
Half Drake
defense.
Howard,
That will
Tillman.
bring
I
up
like
third
that
down.
Nice
Let's
pressure
get
that
some-
time.
Let's get him. Let's go, Big Perk. Let's go, Big Perk. No way.
Grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and
I
long.
had him. I think I get
The
so
Evans
nervous
had
about
3
hitting.
guys
Look at how
covering him
close
on
he
this
is.
play, and he still
mean,
made the
do I
catch.
hit
don't
square
know
there
if it was a
and
good
risk
effort by him or a bad one by the defense.
the
It could have been
late
both.
hit call?
Oh, it's hard to believe
It's
that
so
play
hard.
worked.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what
Cloud.
football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and
That's
you
fine.
can't
Let's go
coach
with
that.
The Bills' 46-yard line.
Big good play by the Bills. Kudos to them.
Collins throws a heater,
Good
and
tackle.
they
Great
can't
defense.
connect. Incomplete.
Hit him
Mark
right as the
Campbell
ball hit
looked
his
like he
hands.
had a solid catch there, and yet somehow he found a way to drop it.
Potential for a
Somehow
quick
he
first
takes
down,
it
but
back.
no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a
Razor
shot in that
left.
situation, and it's really not going to hurt you.
Let's
That's a
send the
good
corner
call.
blitz.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
2nd down, 2 tight ends in the
Get in
game.
there, Charles. Just in case, I'll scoop him over.
Henry carries it for the 12th time and gets past the
Through like
line.
that. He just made
Dragged
7
down
yards
at
out
the
of
47.
nothing.
Travis Henry
Crazy.
can thank his blockers for that last play.
guess so. I guess
If
it
it
was the
wasn't for
blockers.
them, that play would have tanked.
A great job to move the ball
All
and
right,
get
I have
themselves
to
into a
assume-
3rd and short situation.
Let's run the
This is a
loop.
critical play for
And
this
then let's
drive.
run.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds
Let's
easy,
flick the
Peter,
weak
but we'll
fire.
see if they can pull
Send
it
to
off.
the other side.
Wow,
Zach's
look
got
at
that
those
tackle.
tackles. That's how you play
Didn't
sideline
think
to
we'd have anyone
sideline.
with a lot of tackles this game, considering.
Collins zings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 32.
Whew. All right. We got to go get it.
Bobby Shaw shows his coverage
Not in the
man
end
the
zone yet.
finer
Let's put some
points
D.
of pass patterns, namely, get away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man. That was bad coverage.
He's just a great receiver, though. He knew where he had to be, and he was there.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
Hit square that time. I think I got
Hauls it in
reblocked.
right side, and that's good for
Good
6.
tackle, whoever that was.
Gary Collins threaded the ball back there to his man, right past all that traffic. Good job.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
And why not? He's had success there.
Let's razor it right, and then let's flip the strong fire to the other side.
2nd down,
Let's flip it
coming
back.
up on the 10th play of the drive. Henry Henry bulldozes
Blitz
right
so
at
many
center
guys
and
and nobody
takes it
gets close to
upfield.
him.
Tackled at the 17. It will be first down.
Wild. I mean, good run, I guess. Let's go mix it. And let's just hit the soft zone. We're close enough where that's probably a thing.
Ball at the 17.
Thank you. That was
Henry
was the
loses
line
two,
for
and
once. Big
that
Perk
will
getting
bring
in
up
there for the
second
tackle.
down.
Perkins targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, that has to be tough
Let's
to do.
flip
He
this
used
for
his
the
weight
weak
to make
fire.
the stop, and he did it against one of the
Okay,
most
yeah, I like
evasive
that.
players on the field.
You got to guess a direction in that
Might still be a
situation,
run.
and he guessed right. That's instincts.
Shaw goes in motion.
Let's go around. Get him
Henry
again.
gets the handoff and searches for a hole.
Oh, pick it up.
The
Yes.
Dolphins have it.
Oh, the rookie. The rookie forcing the fumble.
Touchdown at the 14.
Harris, what a huge play. Wow. Disaster for Travis Henry after having a
Harris
huge game
delivers a
like that.
punishing blow to the
Yeah, he
ball
does.
carrier there. And he gives up the football for the
Bang.
fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive
And
play.
Mathis is right
Peter,
on
he
it.
gets his first forced fumble of the...
Let's see if there's a screenshot here. His hand's like on his head. I don't know. This is a. I don't know if this is a screenshot. Maybe we can. Sorry, this is so funny. I can't use that as a screenshot.
day,
Okay,
and it
let's put
seemed to
here.
me that he was looking for that since the first snap.
Yeah, he's been
But
going
was
for
he?
the ball
Was he
all
looking
day,
for
and
it?
well, it's really paid off.
Let's put the pair slot with. I don't know why I never saw this. This has Parks in the slot right
The
there.
Dolphins want to capitalize
All right,
on the
so we can
fumble
do this.
and will start this drive at their own 14-yard line. Williams gains 3
I shoulder
yards,
charged
and
Lawyer
that
Malloy,
brings
but I
up
didn't
second
get the block
down.
on the other
Hey
guy.
guys, we've covered this before. You know the plan. You know what to do. Stick to the plan.
All right, I'm gonna hit. I think there's some good. Honestly, let's just go with the deep hook. How are you coming out?
Second and
Man.
7. Ball
Great.
at the Dolphins, 17-yard line.
Where's my? Neither of them are really a bailout. I guess it's over the middle if I need to.
Palmer throws a heater right sideline and is complete
Good
at
run
the
by
24.
Chambers. Great play.
Chase down at the 30. That
Needed
will
that.
bring up
I
first
think
down.
that's literally his first completion in the second half.
Chris Chambers had all the time in the world on this play, Danny. He could have made himself a sandwich while he was waiting for the ball.
Always back to the food, Peter. Can't you think of anything else?
Oh, well, let me see. No, I can't.
No, he can't.
Nice display of agility there. He
Let's
put the
take a
right
run
amount
with
of moves
Travis.
on the
We'll
D.
go weak
Great
outside
matchup.
zone.
And the offense won that one.
I think this could work. I don't think Lawyer's gonna go with him. Get out there. Get out there. Anytime.
McMichael goes in motion.
Yeah. Even better. Love it. Awesome. Love it. Love a good speed
Minor
Travis
gains
Minor
13
run.
yards,
He's
and
fast as hell.
that brings
Good
up
job by
first
Travis.
down.
This is a great run, Dan.
Yes,
Look at
it
the
is.
yards he chews up.
Good blocks too. Although
Peter,
Parks
he
went
had a great jump
into
off
no
the
man's
line.
land.
He was in fifth gear before the defense could even
Randall
react.
threw a really
Motor
good
for
block
some
too.
easy yards.
Okay, let's see. This is actually the time I want a rollout now. Yeah, let's do the Z out. It's a
First
zone.
down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Wow. Okay.
43-yard line.
Tolliver's my bailout, but I want to look for Chambers here. Block those fuckers.
Palmer gets all of his arm into this pass,
Christopher.
and it's knocked away from the receiver,
Christopher.
incomplete.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Number
Wow.
75. Offense.
Just wow all
5-yard
around. I
penalty.
guess we get a first
Ruben
Ruben
down.
Brown had no business being
Ruben, what are you
downfield on that
doing,
one.
Ruben?
He's supposed to stay on his side of the line, so he was
You're
an
telling me.
ineligible receiver.
Let's go to the draw.
First and 15. Ball at the
See if I can get a lane to the left here. Yes.
Williams pushes out to the left side and
6-yarder.
gain close to 6.
Great.
Houston Taylor with the tackle.
Ricky Williams
trying to go to
taking
something
it
good.
inside, taking it outside, wherever this guy wants. What a workhorse. I love it. So far, he's piled up 93 yards and 1 touchdown.
Second and
This is man.
44-yard line.
Okay. Get out of there. Run for your life.
Palmer wiping this one hard over the middle, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Yo. That was sick. I'm getting more confident at throwing on the run. I mean, I was in trouble
Plays this
immediately.
one perfectly, getting himself to the right place at the right time to make the
dude,
catch.
I'm so lucky
the
he caught
defense should
that.
be embarrassed that they let this one get away.
Do I need to get him throwing on the run with like everybody on him right there? I think this is not a bad. This is actually pretty good. I like this. With like the 3 bills on him right there. That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, Peter, they had him double covered, and they still
We're
couldn't
in
get
field
to the
goal
ball in
range.
time. He was just too good for them.
Yeah, he's an incredible receiver. Nothing gets in his way.
That's broken kind
We
of a
wanna
cold
try and
streak
start
for him. The
inching
last 2
closer
passes
without
his
putting
way were
ourselves in too much
incomplete.
danger.
Yeah,
to
let's
lose
see if
the
he
ball.
stays on track.
First down with the tight end right. Williams has
Wow,
his number
I'm like-
called on
I'm
first down
punishing Lawyer
and
Malloy.
picks up a couple.
I did not get the blocks I was hoping for. We're going to let this run to the 2-minute warning. This has been an exciting one. Thanks for joining me this morning, everyone. These have been a little bit random. Been going through a lot of change recently. Hence, talking about moving into a new apartment soon. I think I'm going to keep the ball in Ricky's hands. Not that I don't trust Travis Minor, I just trust Ricky more. Let's just flip the strong ISO to the left side.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
They're coming in for a cover 0 blitz. And normally I would audible out of this to go deep, but there isn't really an option to go deep, so I'm just going to stay with it and see if I can break Ricky through. Inside Ricky. Go, Ricky. Go, Ricky. Stiff arm that guy, Ricky. Let's go.
Williams.
Yep, they're calling
Bills
timeouts now.
take their first timeout.
Great job by Ricky.
Oh, look at those numbers.
We're gonna
That's
ride
how to get
him
it done
all
on
way
the
home, I
ground.
think. They're going to call 2 more timeouts, and then I can just kind of sit on the ball until it's time to go. It's funny, because scoring now would
Williams
almost be like a
carries
bad
it for a
idea.
third time in a row, and the Bills
There's their
take
second
a timeout.
timeout.
That's their second.
We'll go back to the iPro. I mean, we're just flipping between iPro and... Let's go iJokers here. Go back to the week.
Second
Check it out.
Look at
Over
that. Good for
10,000 yards
Ricky.
and no signs of slowing down.
10K.
Wow.
That's dope. Alright, no need to wait. Get inside again. Go.
Williams, the Bills take a timeout. That's their final
Alright, so
one.
this is a big one. This is a big play. We're going to sub out... We're going to sub out Chambers for Randall L. And we're going to take the toss to the right side.
Third and 2.
I don't like it. Let's go to the weak ISO. Let's just go straight in the middle. They're not going to be able to... We're going to get basically under a minute no matter what. But if we get this first down, that's huge for us. I can just kneel it a couple times and then take the last field goal. Get there, Parks.
Williams will get the carry on third down and gets the first down.
What?
Clock continues to rock.
Dude.
Ricky
Right
Williams
when we
played
needed
smart and used his blockers
Yeah,
to
so I don't want to
perfection on
run
that
here.
last
I want to
play.
just kneel
Peter,
it
they
a couple
did
times.
what they needed to do,
So,
and they squeak it past the
unfortunately,
first down
Carson's
line.
Yeah, he
gonna
knew what he
take
needed to
a
do, and he
couple of
done did it.
How
losses.
eloquently put.
Thank you.
I guess I can take Carson out. Yeah, let's be like that. Because it's a video game, and they don't have feelings. Because 2K didn't include that in the game yet. So what we're doing here is just kneeling down, so there's going to be basically
Big play
no
coming
time
up.
left when we
Strong
take the
runner in
field
the
goal.
backfield and a great
Because we don't need the
receiver on the
touchdown
line.
and to give them time to bust off another 96-yard field goal. So we're going to kneel it 2 times and then take the field goal to win it. Oh, I don't know why I did pick a play, because it's not going to pick the play that I want. And I'll probably take a timeout myself at about 3 seconds to go. Just so that I don't have to be worried about the clock as I take the final field goal. So that should give us enough time to call the last timeout when we want to. Let's see if it'll show that. Yeah, it shows a window right here. Lining up for a chip shot of a game winner, hopefully. We'll get to I don't know, man. I don't want to test it. I don't want to accidentally go to overtime. So I think when it hits 3 seconds, I think that's when we'll hit the timeout button. I'm gonna smash that timeout button. 4, 3. I'm testing it. All right, cool. 2 seconds to go. We'll take that field goal to win. And I mean, we'll attempt the field goal to win. Let's go, Olindo. Big play time. We got some intimidating wind here, so I'm gonna try not to get too fancy about it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wind, do your thing.
With a 24-yarder, and
We'll take it.
they take the lead.
We did what we needed to get the win. I made myself a little nervous with how far right.
And that is going to
arrow,
do it
but
for this one. The Dolphins
we
come
win.
out on top 10-7. For my partner,
We love a
Peter
walk-off win.
O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Whew. That was a fight. Certainly a fight indeed.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN
Great
Video
win.
Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Dolphins stepped it up
that
for
was a
sure,
battle for sure.
putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Travis Henry would find an opening here, and he was off.
Dope, dude.
Ball
I
at their
definitely
own
now have the
22.
computer
Travis
that could
Henry
run the
on the
2K
carry here as they
25
work
mod.
the
I just,
ground game. This is a nice run.
I have this system.
Game
I'm literally
time,
playing this on my
7-all.
old PS2.
Mathis is going to have a
So
beat
it's
on this
like,
one. It's a fumble.
if I have it,
He's
why not
right
use
there
it?
to get his hands on it.
And share it with my friends.
The Finns back at it after their D made a stop in the red
The
zone.
real hump is
Carson
gonna
Palmer
be
would drop back and deliver a
getting
strike
my
on this
other
one.
games
That
into
set
the
up a
rotation.
short 25-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this
Maybe
one.
next baseball
Dolphins
season
edge
I'll
out a
start
win 10-7.
And PS2?
Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their
It works
dominant
in the
running
Sports
game.
Center.
And
You'll
is
see
our
in a
player of
second.
the game. Ricky Williams is standing by with
But I'll
Susie
check out the
Colbert.
settings if there's a setting I've missed.
Thank you, Chris. You really showed up today. And you nosed them out in this nail-biter game. What put you guys over the top?
Man, I think that our linebackers are the spark plugs of the whole team. Nobody wants to win more than those guys, and they put their bodies on the line every down for the good of the team. And they should get a lot of credit for this win.
Back to you, Chris.
I'm Chris Berman, and that concludes our broadcast of the NFL on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Take care.
Oh,
We'll see
yeah.
you next time.
I don't really, this is maybe heresy, but I don't really follow football like that. So I followed football more in this era of when the video game was out. So that's probably why I also connect with it as well. I'm not like super interested in getting any of the emulators right now. Like I said, I have the PS2. Yeah, I've seen it. I have the PS2 system, so I'm gonna probably continue to use the system for what it's for. So this is a battle of the running backs. I mean, after I made that comment about holding him to a quiet second half, he busted out that huge run. So we ended with 169 yards for Travis Henry. Ricky got 120, really had to work for it. Travis also averaged almost 6 yards a carry, but I feel like that was all on kind of one or two big runs. Ricky got into the end zone. I don't think it's good at 2-point conversions. Ricky got into the end zone. Travis Henry got into the end zone. Obviously, he had that 92-yard run for a touchdown. And Carson scrambled a couple times. So, although he did fumble at the end zone, that was really funny. That was like such a turning point very early in the game. Randall L., 2 catches for 63. Chambers, 4 for 45. Manning, 2 for 13, although he dropped a couple of big passes. Very heartbreaking. I really want Reuben Manning to start catching some of those as they come to him, because it doesn't seem like he does very well with catching on contact. Heading over, there were no touchdowns for any of the receivers on either side of the ball today, although Randall L. had that huge 39-yard pass reception that we grabbed the screenshot for, so good job by him. Lawyer Malloy, Prelu, both had a ton of tackles, which meant we did a good job of getting past the line, which is good, but also like Cobb had 5, Fletcher had 5, Spikes had 5. Zach Thomas was the only Dolphin to crack more than 5 tackles. Apparently, I'm not really going to scroll down and find out. If we go to assists, Medina had 4 and 1 assist, so there we go. Medina had a pretty good game. I think that might have been his high for tackles so far this season. Moving over to sacks, Jason Taylor got 1, McKenzie and Wiley each got 1 for the Bills. Going to passes defended, bunch of 1s across the board, no one really making a lot of noise there, and then the 1 interception for Garrett Medina, our second round pick, who has popped up to like a high 80s already, so he's doing really, really well for us. Great job by him, and I do want to highlight the huge forced fumble that our rookie Harris got for one of those turnovers close to the goal line that really like saved the game for us. So huge win for us. We'll save our VIP and exit. We'll simulate through the week, and then we'll jump straight into, actually no, if Al was here, he'd be saying you better save this, so I'm gonna save it first and all that good stuff. So we'll do that, and then we'll watch SportsCenter and get out of here. I'm gonna try and come back at least one more time this weekend, now that I have a Dolphins and a Tampa Bay episode recorded. I'm going to try and prioritize editing them and getting them released as highlight videos as soon as possible. Look at the Cincinnati Bengals, 4-0 so far. So the Patriots also remain undefeated. I think we're getting pretty close to skimming down to the bottom of that list, but I think we can hold this here for now. We've got a trip to the New York Jets, seemingly on the bottom of the conference, as are the Buffalo Bills so far, and the Patriots, the Patriots are always a problem. What can you expect? So Ricky, Medina, the 2 highlights, that makes sense. I don't think, it doesn't look like there are any other trades, so we'll see if our trade gets highlighted in SportsCenter. I don't think we had any injuries, so we can just go ahead and save and jump into SportsCenter. That's awesome. Okay. Let's do it. SportsCenter.
This is SportsCenter.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Browns walk away with a 6-point victory. Quentin Jammer had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Titans pick up win number 2. Priest Holmes rushed for over 50 yards and helped his Chiefs beat the Texans. Up in historical New England, we had the Patriots
Oh,
very
it was the
confidently
Patriots
win
who
by
beat the Jets.
16.
That makes sense.
Down in Tempe, Arizona, we had the Cardinals squeeze out a 4-point victory. Cowboys,
Wow, Brad Johnson
Packers.
just bounces around in this game, huh?
Ryan Longwell
Is usually in good shape, even though it's 37 yards. He knows what to do. It's not his first rodeo. And a good snap, and the boot is inside the right upright. Good.
The Packers win this one by the final score
must
of
have been the game
17
winner.
to 16.
Weird.
The Eagles defense came away with 4 turnovers in their win at the HHH Metrodome.
Wow. The Eagles are 4-0.
We had a big
Vikings
injury
are
in this
0-4.
one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks.
That was not in
In
this
front
one.
of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see,
They
they
could
were hit
form
hard this week.
their own MASH unit.
Tony Richardson won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. Broken ribs severely hampering his mobility. They'll keep him out for 4 weeks. In front of you, we've
there we
got
go.
the
That's probably
NFC
what the
list.
injury was.
And as you can see, they could
Wow,
form their
RW
own MASH
McQuarters
unit.
is gone for the season.
Webster is probably the
sucks.
one that most leaps out at you. Tests at the stadium revealed a
Keep
broken
remembering we're
kneecap,
the Dolphins
so he'll
and
be
not
out
the
for the
Lions.
rest of the regular season. There's
I
a
will
chance,
probably
however, they'll
record
get him
another
back for the
Lions
playoffs.
game over the weekend as well.
So that'll do it
Because
for
that shit
now.
was fun.
Boomer, back to you.
The Dolphins won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Jets. Brian Williams had another good
That's all we
performance
get?
in the win
Dang.
and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. Jeremy Shockey pulled down 100-plus
Yeah,
receiving
look at the
yards and helped
Giants.
his Giants beat the Steelers.
Where Corey Dillon is on the
Seahawks,
Steelers.
Rams.
That's crazy to me.
Corin Robinson
Is ready at the 31-yard line. Play gets underway. Close coverage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now
Get
with a
gone.
beautiful move gets open, and it's a 6 spot.
The Seahawks go on to
Rams
win
are
this by the
0-4.
final score of 41-24. In a long-standing AFC
Bengals
rivalry, we had the
4-0, man.
Bengals win their 4th game of the
What's
year.
wrong with the Ravens?
We had an
It's
interesting
crazy.
free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's
All
switch
right,
gears
Trey
and talk
Hambrick.
about players that'll have new homes in the
Backing up
National
Jamal
Football
Lewis.
League. As free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Troy Hambrick will be playing his football elsewhere, though perhaps not for as much as he would have liked. 4 years, $3.2 million.
And in our final game, we had the Broncos come away victorious. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much
So
for
no
joining
news
us
on
here
the
in the
trade, I
Bristol
guess.
studios.
Dang.
We'll see you next week right here on
Not
ESPN,
really a notable trade.
the worldwide leader in
I
sports.
suppose. Okay, y'all, that's going to do it for the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate you as always. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Friday. I'm sure I'll see you sometime around this weekend or sooner. We'll see you later.